let's discuss about immutable objects in Java. This is one popular interview question. So we'll see how to create a immutable objects. So the object is considered immutable if its states cannot be changed once after its creation. In the sense, we pass the values through the constructor parameter, and the value will be set it in the appropriate fields. And once its constructor, the value cannot be changed by outside of the object. So that is the main objective of creating the immutable objects. So to provide immutable objects, so we have to follow certain design principle while designing the class. So the main we'll see what are the design principle we are following it. We are creating a final class and all the members will be private and final. So once a value will be set and it cannot be changed by any part of our program. So that is the main intention of declaring a private and final. So once it is declared as a private, definitely the access will not be outside of the object. So this is one simple example. So here we created a object for a class student and we are trying to update the value, but still the object S is not getting updated, it providing the same value. So we are achieving a immutability. So this immutability can be broken in a different ways. The first way is that whenever we have a reference, whenever we are involved with a complex object, so there is a chance of breaking immutability. The first thing is that I'm involving a complex object list marks, and which is a part of the constructor. If you see, we have a reference outside of the object as well. The marks, we have a reference of a marks and we are passing it to a constructor. So definitely using the reference we can update the value, and once you update the reference, definitely it will reflect in the object itself. Now if you see, initially we have a 50 and 60. After adding the value, the same object provides a different value. So the state of the object now it is getting updated. So the immutability is broken here. So how it can be avoided? So there is one solution. Whenever we are taking a complex reference, what we have to do, instead of assigning or getting the same reference, we'll just copy the value using so in this method what we are doing is we are just copying the value. So we are not accepting the reference, or we are not storing any reference from the outside of the object. So if you run this example, the value is not getting updated. So there is another possibility of breaking the immutability, is like by providing the getter method. So we know that this is a complex object and we copied the values, but if you provide the getter method, using this method, using the get marks, so the another part of a program can get the reference and it can try to add the value. So again it is affecting the original object. So the immutability is getting affected here. So in this way also immutability can be broken. And what are the possible solution to avoid that? We have another example where in the getter method need to be overridden. For example, you have to copy the value and return a new reference so that your reference inside an object will be safe. So this ensures the immutability. And the next one is that there is a possibility of breaking the immutability using the reflection. Even though we declared as a private and final, so we have a reflection. For example, we'll load the class and we'll get the private field and we'll make it to accessible. Then using the private field we can modify the value inside a private variable. So if you run this example, we'll see. So definitely the serial number is like a private member, and it is updated outside of the object or after creation is. So we are breaking the immutability. So these are the possible using a reflection we can break the immutability. So basically why we are going for immutability, there is two specific reason. One is for thread safety, like if you design a immutable class, definitely any other thread will not affect your value. So definitely your it ensures the security. The next one is that if you're designing a key for a hash map, and it should be immutable, so that your key will be stored safely. Means it will not be the value will not be changed by somebody else, and you will not lose the key.